Let's go. Tap in. Raw and Uncut Talk with PARLAYKING101TV, where you see I give you exclusive content daily. We got a lot to go over today. So like the saying go, welcome to a raw edition of Parlay King. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. I'm telling if you hit that notification if nobody pops in. But hey, it's all good. Sunday was a bad day. We're going to go over Sunday. Actually, I gave away good picks the whole day. But the key picks that I did give away were the ones that messed me out with the bag. If I can take a screenshot, which I'm going to take a screenshot of this one pick, I'm going to put it up, man. The pick I suppose that played, I had it written down. I should have took Cleveland money line first half. It still came through. I gave the pick out to everybody. I told people to take Princeton money line, Minnesota money line, and take Minnesota money line. So that's NBA and NFL. I say everybody take that money line. But guess what? I ended up putting Baltimore Ravens on that 3. It's written down. I'm putting it on the thumbnail. So the thumbnail going up is me posting that short yesterday. I posted a short yesterday. I had to take it down. I thought it was Princeton money line, Minnesota money line, Minnesota for the win. I went to the app and saw that my money wasn't on in my account to go back and double take and look and see that I posted the wrong 3 pick. Man, I was smoking Sunday. On that note, the San Francisco game, they was winning, so I was finna get a bag on the teaser. Plus, Kansas City was covering the 2. I was finna get the bag on a big bag 3 pick. Everything going strong. No, the 4 pick I had. Denver had already smashed. Denver was up real big. So I was about to hit. I was about to blow up. Guess what? 15 minutes of football from Sunday crashed. I was typing, trying to take all that off TikTok, all that off my social media. At the time, Seattle was driving down. They had 80 yards to go within 50 seconds. I was like, okay, San Francisco can stop us. Seattle had 1 timeout. Now, I was bashing. Hold on real quick. What's up with it? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe when you come in. Now, I was sitting up there bashing Geno Smith. I've been bashing this dude forever. So I say, okay, it's finna come back and get me this time. I say he finna smoke me. But I was thinking, okay, that's the 49ers. That's everybody's favorite team. I even put it up on the story. I was like, 49ers, if you win, I get this bag. So they was at the 30-yard line. It was about 27 seconds left. I say, okay, if they stop this dude, just sack him. So he passed the ball. They got to like the 18, 19-yard line with about 18 seconds left. Had they called a timeout, they been up past their timeout, and then they running up. They are hiking the ball. This 49ers got the worstest defense. They tried to rush the corners around, leave the front open over like their quarterback sneak. The secondary is playing the wackest, the weirdest coverage ever, where they leave the front open for Geno Smith to run 7 yards for the touchdown. So if you tapping in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. Recap of Sunday, the way the 2 teams messed off me getting a bag. If you did play the ticket, I did give it away on here. I gave away Princeton money line, Minnesota money line, and I gave Minnesota NFL and NBA money line. That was a 3 pick I did give away. Baltimore actually smashed everything else early picks. But I had the Steelers on that teaser, and I had the Steelers on that other banger that was about to hit. It didn't come through. So I actually was smoking. I was like, okay, these teams is trash. And KC, I can't even talk about the KC game. Them dudes was trying to lose. The tight end was at the Tyson fight. So I saw him Friday sitting next to Shaq at the Tyson fight. So I knew for a fact he wasn't trying to play. Then they had the spread down at 2. The only reason I took Kansas City because they 9-0. In the word report, I had 8.5 in Kansas City on the teaser. Yeah, this how Parlay King get when he loses a day. I don't like losing. I don't know if you like losing. I don't like losing. I go in on these clowns. Which, how can you go in on Kansas City? Because at the end of the day, Buffalo go into KC, have to play KC. KC gonna pay Buffalo back, guarantee you. It ain't over for that game. Take my losses where it's at. But where I want to go now, I want to comment on the records I had. I actually gave 2 college basketball games away. I say take Princeton money line, UC Santa Barbara money line. They came through. I say take Minnesota Timberwolves for the win. They actually won. That's 3 picks I gave away. Minnesota did it all the way at the end. They were losing the whole game. They came back at the end and won. And like I always tell everybody, take Las Vegas Knights games over. It went over that 6.5. I say buy it down and get the cushion, but it actually went over to 7. And what's the last one? I think I had 2 more on there. Let me see. Yeah, Minnesota, all that. So that added 4. And I think I did get a Cleveland out first half money line, but I say I took it off because I wasn't thinking Cleveland would cover because Mitchell was out. So Cleveland did cover. So I was actually 5-0 on the picks outside of football. I think I stayed on about 15 minutes talking about these picks, talking about other sports, and then I shot off and say, okay, let's get to the NFL. Let's talk about my rundown of the NFL picks yesterday I did give away. Early games, I was pretty good. I went 6-1 on the bets I gave away out of 7 yesterday, early games. I left Baltimore out. That's how I figured Baltimore wasn't a show shot pick I was going to give. I actually took Steelers on a few more bets, but Steelers was on the one with Green Bay, with San Francisco and KC. So I had the Steelers on the first game. I had Minnesota money line on that ticket, rocking with KC, 49ers, and Denver Broncos. I can't shout out. You got to shout out Denver Broncos. They probably getting together to get them a good team. Green Bay money line. Y'all saw what they did. They beat the Bears. I had a money line. I had the Saints plus 3.5. Saints actually won the game. I had the Rams money line. I had Miami money line. Detroit money line first half. Now, Detroit was the first team of the day that showed that they got action, and if they make it to the Super Bowl, I think Detroit will beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl. They just blew Jacksonville out. I think it was like 53 or something, 6. Whatever the score was, Jacksonville is trash. They're officially Carolina. If they played Jacksonville, Carolina would be favored over Jacksonville. And the Minnesota Vikings was a lock of the day I did have. Minnesota came through, and the only team y'all see I ain't talked about today on the games from yesterday is the New York Jets. Now, where is Aaron Rodgers coming from, man? Aaron Rodgers got to be one of the sorriest. I told you yesterday, he's like Troy Aikman. When Troy Aikman went in his last few years, Troy Aikman wasn't trying to win. He just was trying to keep his reputation up. Just like Mike Tyson did with the fight against Jake Paul. Aaron Rodgers is in the same setting of that format, which they lost the game. I didn't even want to go see the press conference, see what they said about Aaron Rodgers. what he had to say about the team. It's you. Let me put it on this ESPN real quick. Now I see I'm talking to myself blanking. There's people coming in and out. That's what I like when you come in and out. People out the show. I'm still giving it to you raw and uncut. I never give up. Today is another day, Monday. We're going to get on Monday. Actually, 12-4 yesterday was my record for the complete day. I won 12 games out of 16, but 4 of them games that I did lose, they cost me severe yesterday. It's called gambling, man. It's called parlaying in America, in the world, period. If you go anywhere, it's going to be some people putting in bets. You got people that do soccer overseas, then they think of NFL, NBA, MLB as a foreign sports. But guess what? They do play it. Because if I'm sitting here playing soccer, I'm looking over there at the soccer league, and I'm playing the soccer games across seas, Manchester United, Munich, and all them teams. Just imagine they over here playing the United States games. Shout out to everybody overseas that gambles. Shout out to the whole world. If you a parlay, straight better, whatever. So today I got something unique I'm finna do. I'm giving away I'm calling it free plays. That's the motto from here on out. When you give away free plays, that's you even choosing to straight bet them or take them as a parlay. Y'all see yesterday the reason I don't do too many point spreads? Because a lot of times point spreads is not playing out right. If you take a favorite team, the underdog cover. If you take an underdog, the favorite team cover. Then if you try to do 4 of them, what's your chance of winning 4 exact spread tickets? You got better chance of winning money line tickets. So where I want to go today, we're going to start with the Dallas Cowboy game. DC for L, but guess what? Today is not the day for the Dallas Cowboys. It's at 7 points, 41.5 is the over and under. It's in Texas Stadium. Now, these teams do not run the ball. I do like the running back for Texans to get 1 touchdown rushing or passing, receiving, I meant. Let me write this down real quick. Okay, hold on. So I like, I don't even know if Henry got his touchdown yesterday. I actually gave Henry for touchdowns. I don't even count them picks. I didn't do no prompts yesterday. I did do 2 pick prompt. I did Montgomery to get over 49.5 yards. He got the rushing yards down there in the first half. But I took the kicker for Cleveland Browns, which that was the worstest pick ever, to give me 2 field goals. He didn't get that. So my prompts didn't come through. Just had a bad day overall yesterday. But really, the running back for the Texans, I do like him to get 1 rushing touchdown or receiving. Anytime touchdown, he should get that because Cowboy defense is trash. Texans defense is trash. They got it at 41. If you buy this down to 39, it should go over tonight. And I didn't get my prediction for that game. The Houston Texans and Dallas Cowboys should go over 39. I actually wrote down Houston Texans money line. Cowboys the cover plus 11. So if you get the Cowboys plus 11, cross your hands and hope and pray. Guess what? It got action to come through. Got action to cover. I see people jumping in the chat. I hope you hitting the like button, hit the subscribe. The subscribe button is at the top, so push that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by Christmas. That part, I'm 17 short. Help me out. So I just finna run down some picks before I get off, man. I see nobody ain't chiming in, getting in the comment, asking me what they perspective on the games yesterday. I liked the show yesterday. I did have people in there communicating a little bit, giving their input on picks. I see the audience, whoever came in and they gave their picks. A lot of that did come through. A few of them didn't, but hey, that's how you do sports. You kind of work together. Let's go to the NBA real quick and talk about some NBA games. But I said I was going to touch on college basketball starting today, so we finna get it in. I want to run down these NBA picks. You got the Bulls playing the Pistons. I'm finna do like I did yesterday. So the NBA, I'm finna just get my picks. So actually, NFL, I gave y'all this with the show picks. So I can just analyze off the show pick. I gave the NFL game, I gave Houston Texans, Dallas Cowboys over 39. Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons. Shit. Detroit playing at home, they 7-8. Detroit is actually playing pretty good. Now I'm giving a take. I don't know who played yesterday, so I'm just going off my head on picking these picks. But if Detroit playing at home, they 7-8, so they playing pretty good. I think Lonzo Ball is out, which he's no big factor. I'm taking Detroit Pistons. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see what this NBA do with me giving these NBA picks. Detroit money line. Now I'm gonna go over at the end of this show. I'm going over all my picks that I do want people to take. So the free play picks is different from me going over the NBA picks. Me going over every NBA game is not me saying that this team is gonna win. I'm just giving my perspective on the game. The Knicks is 14 points favor against Washington Wizards. Skipping that game. I don't even want to. Knicks so sorry, man. They gonna cover the spread. Money line first half might be the best bet. Knicks money line first half. All money line day today. No spreads. Pacers against Toronto Raptors. Toronto is 2-12. Pacers actually played yesterday. That showed Toronto might got action to win, but we still gonna ride with the bandwagon, taking the favorite team. Indiana Pacers money line. These are all prediction scores, picks I'm giving, but these are not my definitive picks. So the definitive picks coming at the end after I get through with the show. So I'm stating it that I'm not giving away these picks. I'm just stating what should happen in the game. Milwaukee should beat the Rockets today, money line. Now in this game, you got to make sure that Giannis and Damian Lillard playing. So if they out, do not take this pick. This pick is something that you don't take. So the Milwaukee pick, you got to wait and see who's out. Is Damian Lillard out? Or if Giannis out, this is a bad pick. The Rockets played yesterday. Milwaukee didn't play yesterday, but the spread is actually low. You see where the spread at -3.5? It's going to be a wild game. Phoenix Suns against Orlando Magic. Phoenix played yesterday. You see, look at that. Phoenix is underdogs. They done went to +4. I think yesterday they was favored. From last night to this morning, they're going to keep their players out. They might not play as hard. Orlando Magic should get the victory in Phoenix. I'll stay away from this game, but if I had to choose, Orlando Magic's money line on the road. You don't make a team +4 at home, and it's the Phoenix Suns. I know Kevin Durant is out. Maybe they sit Booker today. Sacramento, money line at home. And the Clippers in against the Warriors. This the lock of the day right there. Golden State Warriors should get the victory. I just ran down. It's 8 games in the NBA. I just gave you a preview show of all 8 games. So hopefully we come back tomorrow and assess this. So these are the only ones I'm going to speak on the record. So I'm doing it different. I'm not giving you the picks of definitive picks that I do feel that's going to win. Then come up losing. Like yesterday, I was 12-4 out of 16 picks. But I'm still going to give a rundown on today's picks tomorrow. Let's go to college basketball. Matter of fact, since nobody ain't coming, nobody in the show, I'm finna end it. Here's the picks that I want to give out. I just went over the NBA. I just gave you a bunch of NBA picks, 8 picks. Not saying that them are the exact picks that I am going to go with. But here's the freebie picks, the free play picks. I like Golden State Warriors. Money line. I like Sacramento money line. I like North Florida at the NCAA basketball. I like Gonzaga money line first half. Here's the deal with that pick I just gave you. That's a YouTube 4 plays. Now, when I say plays, it's different than saying parlay it. So tomorrow we're going to come back and assess the Monday YouTube 4 plays. Now, I went over and gave you 8 football picks, 7 NBA and 1 NFL pick. Them was just my natural picking. So I'm going to assess out of them 8, plus I gave you 4 play picks, 2 off of the 8 picks, then 2 college basketball picks. So I say I'm going to start giving more college basketball picks. We're going to try to find the 2 best picks in college basketball and roll with it. I've been kind of successful in picking college basketball. So that's going to be the motion from here on out. Okay, I want to add, okay, it's 9 picks, 8 picks, NHL. I'm putting that down there on my regular YouTube prediction picks. The Utah team, NHL, I like them with the +1 they had. Washington played yesterday. Now, I see Colorado playing today, but I'm not going to comment on that pick. So right now, you just got 9 picks from me. I went down all the NBA games. I gave you my input on the NFL. Gonna come back and assess that tomorrow morning. NHL, I just gave you 1 pick, but I gave you 7 NBA picks. I gave you my free picks. That's considered the picks that I will somehow play today. Golden State Warriors money line, Sacramento money line, Gonzaga money line first half, North Florida. You can take them by the spread or whatever. So I got confidence in these picks. So the 4 picks that I have gave away is the picks I have confidence in. The other 9 picks I gave away is just me just doing an everyday show, giving my suggestion of picks. So I hope you have hit the subscribe button, you hit the notification. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by Christmas. Yeah, I'm putting it out there because ain't too many people sharing it, ain't too many people telling their sports fanatic partners, hey, go subscribe to Parlay King 101. This dude is kind of good. But on that note, we'll see what happens. On that note, I'm tapping out, man. I like it. We're going to have a good Monday. Hope everybody get a bag. DC4L. Cowboys should win tonight. Now I'm messing with you. Take the 11.5 and the Cowboys, or you can take Houston Texans money line. But the pick of the day on the Houston Texans Dallas Cowboy Monday Night Football game, I like the over 39. I'm out.